As you can see, this is the Honor Magic 8 Pro. Now, we're going to do a simple unboxing. Compared to my gold version of the Magic 8, the Pro version I have here is the only one in the teal color that I can actually show you. This is just awesome. Alright, let's take a look at what this phone really looks like. When I first saw this color, I was honestly a bit shocked. Let's set the phone aside for now and check out the accessories. Personally, I'm most interested in the protective case. Once you see the case, you'll know what kind of camera module structure it has. The moment I held it in my hand, I was actually pretty impressed because the clear case actually has a textured pattern, and the camera module when you hold the real device in your hand for the first time. Honestly, I was a bit confused. Wait, isn't this the Moon Shadow Gray? I always thought it was strange that such a successful color like Moon Shadow Gray was discontinued. Turns out they just added a bit of cyan to the original Moon Shadow Gray and called it a new color. As for the frame, I actually feel it's much more comfortable than the Mate 10 Pro. The transition between the two parts is smoother, making it feel better in the hand. But once you put the case on, the frame feels a bit flat, so holding it kind of feels like holding a cardboard phone. I guess I'll have to buy a new case for it later. Now, let's check the weight for everyone. With the case on, it weighs 243 grams. Let's take off the case and weigh it again, 222.7 grams. Isn't that exactly the same as the Mate 97 Pro? No way, I didn't believe it, so I immediately grabbed the Mate 97 Pro to check, and sure enough, the weights are exactly the same. That's pretty wild. Right now, it's showing. What you're seeing is the true look of the Mate 98 Pro. It has a multifunctional AI button on top, and the camera module is noticeably larger. The edges feature a carved design, and this big camera module has a commanding presence. As for the back texture, I think it looks better than the 7P. In terms of curvature, it's less curved than the 7P, making it closer to a flat screen. The front view is still impressive. Let me share my experience. The moment you pick it up, you feel it's more comfortable to hold than the 7P. Even though it has a flat frame, the transition is curved, unlike the 7PS straight edge. However, its curvature is lower than the 7P, so gesture operations aren't as smooth. Also, you might not have noticed, but it's a whole size smaller than the 7P, which makes it much better to hold overall. To sum up, the design hasn't changed much, but ergonomically it's improved this time, whether it's the grip or the feel. I'll bring a detailed review soon,